Hey, what are you guys looking for? You think I ain't? Whatever you want. Welcome to Superstar Sandwich, episode number 21 or 22, 19, 18. Definitely lower than that, but I'm here. I know this was started by Lindsay Lohan and Katy Perry, but that was for me. And that was my sister Lana Del Rey. And then Lady Gaga, Stephanie Gennady, Steven Rose. I mean, Stephanie with E, knows. And Lindsay, and my sister's Remnants. Made the second episode, but I would consider those actually not second. They are secondable as 0 and 00. 00 was actually made after 0, but it doesn't make any sense unless you put it in the reverse order, because it's 0 and 00, which you could call odd. That's what they called it at the turn of the 20th century. Anyway, so who's going to the Sky Room tonight? That's up north. Where should we go? Skylight? How about the City View? The Plush Penthouse. How about that? Let's have a party night. Uh-oh. That was real. And you heard it. So, Superstar Sandwich is basically, now what? It's a luxury that I have. Because you all already know me, and I don't really know what to say about a lot of things, because, I'm Lindsay Lohan, and, I married Joyce with my stalker. Back when I said the Freemason stalker, and everyone knows it was a joke, and it was, because Billy Bush is the person that talked to him about it, and he was being a prig, because Grace is mean. Anyway, go ahead, baby. She was talking to me. Yeah. Okay, so who is into New Age? This is like if it was streaming now. Who's into New Age and who's into Mormons, Masons, and them? Or basically just Federalists. Anyone? Girls boxing is crazy. What they do. And Nicole's like husband, but they're not legally married, because Playboy legally married us is he's a stuntman. He's a really good one, and he taught me how to do that. So, if you come to see Lindsay and I'm there, just beware. But she'll be in a movie, at least 2 a year, that you'll be able to see. And then she'll be all over the movies. And you'll win Best Supporting Actress. And then somehow Best Actress has her Best Supporting Actress. And I don't know. She can write, she can direct, she can produce, she can executive produce. And she's one of the most talented people in the business. And I started as a child star too, but it stopped. And then I did other things. So, I'm music too. And so she, but. And it's all personal, but the focus. Oh my God, what was that? Okay, it says this is going to be edited. I can stop then. Yeah. Love you, Grace. I know. Didn't stop. Oh, yeah. And there's a time frame for these shows. It's how old they are. The Federation was before the Republic. It's us. It's just an empire. But there's a new Republic, and that's what we're changing into now for the Great Awakening. Because the Great Awakening comes after the New Millennium. There's a millennium before that. And before that, there was an awakening, and that was accomplished by Jesus Christ. And any Hebrew, you know, it's good. I know, a Jews, which is what I am, even though I know nothing of it. I know dreidels and menorah. I don't even know how to do them. But I'm also German, Nazis, and French, Vichy's, and Danish, and Norwegian, and even Swedish, and Spanish, and now married to Italian. I even have something in Italian roots and Roman, and Japanese, and I have to do with Taiwan, and South Korea, and Japan, and Saigon, and Australia, so, and Canada, and the Empire of California, and the American Empire, and the Terran Federation. Anyway, I was getting a little bit long on that, but, happened again. It's turning a page of history. The Marshal Juin. He was in charge of the Fourth Republic French troops. Here's something else I want to say. Okay? Neo-Nazis are not people to fear. They are done with their war, and they just want to be your friends, and they're really nice, and they were so racist, but they're not, because they were just trying to help. And they did. So, a lot of Jews live in Bulgaria. And I don't know where my family is. They switch on in here. And I'm not Israel. I do have an Israeli army guard now too. What's the other one? FBI agent. I'm opening pictures. Oh, I'm opening pictures on the screen, and there's Katie. Katie. A lot of you, I'm sure, read about me, Katy Perry, and maybe well, it's just a job, but it's a job that's I love you, and Lindsay is not a job. Lindsay is I love you, and she is everything to me, and I am everything to her, and I'm sure she's not done telling people that, but she will be, and she's my. Oh, by the way, the target is my cousin Pierre. And, let's see who else. What? That's Pierre, the primary target. Secondary target is Frederic Rodriguez, a Portuguese Frank. Anyhow. Lindsay Lohan is Lindsay David Lohan. I don't know why she put my last name. I know she put my last name before first name because it wasn't actually my last name, it was my first name, which is Lindsay David Lohan Cocordan. Grace is Mrs. David Jack Pierre Cocordan. So, Nicole's a Playboy documents something. Katie's a Mormon seeing something. I don't care, even though other women have their name tattooed on my back and tattoos with me that mean something, which is pretty much all of them, but they aren't legally married to me. There's no way you can do that more than 4. And they don't do that. They do 1 and then 252 more, but it's just 253 of them because she's a greedy bitch. And they can remarry and have a second one. And there's definitely 2, which are Lindsay and Grace, but there's the ceiling, and we can't deny that. That's where Katie and I are actually from, okay? So, and then 1, and that's when I married Nicole, because I didn't marry her, she married me. It's a Playboy thing, and it's how humans came to be. Is Mr. Hefner met the devil and walked all the fuck over him, and then convinced him that he could jump off the building when he's in his human form back then in the 50s. Like, that happened in like 56 and the 40s. He was great then too, but and sitting on his bed no longer means you have sex with him, because you don't. I would, but Lindsay can't, and they wouldn't want it, and they never will. I think Anna might. Nope. Yeah, because there's who? Mrs. Hefner, and they were the girlfriends, and That was worse than 3. Now breaking the slip. No, you're not. David Jack Fear Cocordan. C-O-C-O-R-D-A-N. What's that? Why did Sully get fired? Just to finish being suddenly exposed to him. You're better at doing a job. Christine was a bitch, so. So what's the deal with the stick? With the rabbit on it? It's what you get. If you think sitting on my bed me talking to you, I know, because that's the most chevalier person aside from me, maybe. Descent of Marie Chevalier. He's still my cousin, though. And, Maurice Capet. C'est différent, c'est pas le même gars. It's different, c'est the same guy. Et alors, c'est bien. Alors, le petit copine de Dick, that's the time. Oh yeah, Hannah, she's wonderful. Right? Is that all I do? There. Video. He's me. Witchcraft. He goes crazy when you go over 7 minutes. Yeah, okay, that's what happens.